there's a great brand of basketball being played in Cleveland. If you haven't seen the Cavaliers, and they're playing the Knicks tonight, they are only 3.5-point favorites against the awful New York Knicks at home. And this is a team with everything to play for. Cleveland basketball is feeling the best it's felt since LeBron left town. We have maybe the best nickname in sports going at the moment. We have Darius Garland and Colin Sexton. They're getting called Sexland. If you're going to support anything in this world, support Sexland. And there's a lot of value in this line. With NBA lines, the number one rule is look at the schedule before you place a bet. So this year being weird, we're going to take out, if your team is involved on the end of a back-to-back, we are never betting on that team. The Cleveland Cavaliers, they're in the clear here. And the Knicks, they're without Obi Toppin for 7 to 10 days, probably more if it works out like the Knicks. I mean, reality treats them as bad as the movie Soul did. Like, that's a joke in a Pixar film, but it's about the par for the course if you want to measure how things play out. But 3.5 points, I think the Cavs, if we're going to give this team the credit they deserve, they might be better at Cleveland than New York at every single position. Andre Drummond, he's been dominant. He's playing the best basketball of his career, and he's adding in steals and blocks at an almost historic rate. Between him and Kevin Love, they're getting every single rebound in this game. This is the best rebounding team in the NBA. They have defensive intensity, and there's great ball movement. So if this team I thought they were the second worst team in the East, maybe the third worst team in the East, but it's a feat of basketball, and against a Knicks team that's still very much finding their identity after a very great win over Milwaukee. I will give them that. I will talk about that. But if you're just going to go off those lines, Cavs are a no-brainer here. They've shown me more. I continue to go against them, and maybe this is the time of the season where you will be convinced, because the way to make money on betting the NBA, teams tell you who they are very early. And in the case of the Cleveland Cavs, in the case of the Orlando Magic, it's on you whether or not to believe them. So I like the Cavs minus 3.5 points. Book it.